Don't let it deceive you.
Was this going straight to YouTube, or is it going to be an Instagram by 3 o'clock?
I wish I would do that. I'll get this out tomorrow.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go, Joe. All right, first time I met you, you were good enough to give me a guide to attend the Solis affair. We'll never forget that from you, Joel. But let's talk about important things in our relationship. You're here with the Tennis Channel, doing all the research, the stats. What stats are you finding from this event that were never out there on another U.S. Open or Slam?
All Italian women's final. That's the best story of all. That's the incredible tale. Vinci, Pennetta, who would have thought that? Incredible story, these two. Both great players, both really enjoying themselves. Veterans, first time in a Slam final for both. Fantastic.
Now, why is Vinci there? We both know Serena did not quite do it. Shall we credit out Vinci or be disappointed that Serena had a tough day?
Well, obviously Serena hoped to win and get to the finals and try to complete the calendar slam. But look at Vinci, man. She came, she saw, she conquered. Vinci, she played great tennis. She grabbed the moment. And I think there came a point where she started playing the ball instead of the resume. Something we all know as tennis players that's important to do. Don't think about your opponent and how great they are. And Serena, of course, probably the greatest woman ever in tennis history. And here she is. Vinci just playing great tennis.
Vinci adds excitement. She's refreshing. She's got a humor and she runs forever. The one-handed backhand, which was back in the era when we played, was very effective with change of pace. Do you think that this is the launch to her second or third career? She's been around forever.
Well, Vinci's playing great tennis now. Obviously the best tennis of her life, the best run of her life. I think she's just going to keep enjoying tennis. It reminds me a little bit of what happened with Scavone at the French Open a few years ago. Scavone grabs the final, gets to the final, wins the tournament, has a great run. And I think these players, Pennetta, Vinci, Scavone, they enjoy the process of playing tennis. They play doubles, they play singles, they play all-court tennis, they volley, and so she's just enjoying it. I don't know, second, third, fourth career, one big long career, one big deal.
It has been a while since Federer has won a 6-year dry. Djokovic has been there but has never closed the door. Your pick on this, what's going to make the winner of this U.S. Open?
Wow, figuring out who's going to win the U.S. Open next time.
How and why?
Well, that's a real interesting thing. We got a lot of factors going on. We've got the weather, we've got the way both players are playing great. They each played excellent in the semi. Federer has had problems with Djokovic here. He's lost him twice from match point up. I think it's going to come down to, let's say, serving. Who serves best? Who can do things? Who can, in Federer's case, get in a lot of first serves and establish offense? Djokovic get in a lot of first serves, keep Federer from taking offense. So that's how I think it's going to play out. And so we've got the old tennis conundrum, serves and nerves. Serves and nerves, that's what it's going to be all about.
Joel, let's talk about someone very dear to both our hearts. Bud Collins. We go inside, we see his name on the wall. Bud Collins, U.S. Open Media Center. What did he contribute to the game, to your career?
Well, Bud literally wrote the book about tennis in these encyclopedias. I mean, no one knows more about the game's history. No one has tracked through more of the game's history. No one has made more of the game's history. He was the first significant American tennis writer of the Open era. He became a TV personality and an incredible presence in TV, so he proved to a lot of us that we can work in multiple media. And he also, but even more than that, Bud is a man of the people. Bud really cared about people. He was always kind to anyone in that media center. He was kind to. He was a big-time person who never big-timed anyone.
You know, I was just talking to a few friends. The bigger they are, the more time they find for the small, and Bud Collins was in that, no doubt about it. Rooftop next year. What impact is that going to have on this final slam?
Well, obviously here we are now in the last couple of days, and it's hardly rained, but we're all wondering, is it going to finish on time? Are we going to be able to play? What's happening? And so that makes the case for the roof taking away all that stress. All that stress for fans, for media, but most of all for players. And when players have less stress, they play better tennis. And it just adds a nice punctuation mark to the end of the tournament.
I thought it was a fait accompli. The decision was made that we cannot construct a cover. All of a sudden, within the last 2 years, they found a way. Any surprises? What's your inside scoop on that, Joel?
The inside scoop, I think it's a great effort on the part of the USTA to figure it out, to just find solutions and to be tenacious and figure it out. I guess they're like a player. They found a way. They figured out a way to win, to beat something that hadn't been beaten, and it's a great effort on the part of the USTA to put this roof in. Thanks. That was fun. That was fun,
fun for me.
That's fun.